How y'all doing? Just try burning make up reaching man on being snow episode of Retro TV and it's time over in Game of Thrones season 4 episode 6. What happened on this week's episode with the Greyjoys, they go and try to free Theon Greyjoy, and whenever his sister Yara gets to Theon, Theon doesn't want to leave because he's brainwashed by Ramsay Snow. And she says, Theon, come on, let's go. I gotta get you out of there. And he keeps saying, no, I'm weak. I don't want to leave me alone. And then Ramsay and his man come, and Yara and her man fight, and Ramsay kills all of them except for Yara and 2 more people, and lets the dogs loose, and Yara and them have to run to the boats and get out of there. And after this, Ramsay rewards Reek with the bath and tells him that he needs Reek to do something for him. He needs him to pretend or play a role like he's still Theon Greyjoy to take a castle. And that's all that happened with Ironborn and Reek and Ramsay Bolton. What's happening with Daenerys? She's speaking to all the people in Marine, and she has like 212 people to speak to, and one of the people come, and he's one of the slave owners, and his father has been crucified because he was one of the masters, and he's asking for his father to be buried in a rightful place and a right way. And Daenerys asked, did y'all bury the slaves that y'all crucified, or did y'all let them rot on them crosses? And he's saying he can't speak of what the masters did. All he can speak of is son wanting to give his father a rightful burial. And Daenerys lets him do this. And then Shepherd comes and shows Daenerys that her dragons have killed his flock. And she says that she will pay him whatever the flock is worth, 3 times that much. That's all that happens with Daenerys. Now, what's happening at King's Landing? Tyrion has his trial, and he's being tried for Joffrey's death. And Tommen excuses himself from the trial, so Tywin, Oberyn Martell, and Oberyn saying what? I can't remember the name. Guy from Dorne, Oberyn, and the Martell man, they are the judges or whatever, and Tyrion's having his trial, and all these people come and be a witness. The guy who was Joffrey's right-hand man that helped beat Sansa and all that, twisted that up to make Tyrion look bad. And then Varys comes and tells him what Tyrion's told him about Joffrey in the past. And then Cersei comes and tells them about the threat that Tyrion gave her about the debt will be paid when she tastes the ashes in her mouth. And then the final nail in the coffin is Shae coming in line and saying that Tyrion and Sansa planned Joffrey's death and really did. And Tyrion was supposed to stay quiet and confess and then go to the Night's Watch. But Tyrion didn't do this. He got mad. And he threatened everybody in there, and he said he wished that he killed Joffrey. He wished he had that satisfaction to make that look on Cersei's face happen, but he didn't do it. And he demands a trial by combat. And that's all that happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that Tyrion is going to have a trial by combat, what's going to happen? As always, put your on this side. Not guys, awesome. It's been an episode of Retro TV. See you next time.